Hello guys, in this video we are going to discuss about Michael addition reaction, which is basically a nucleophilic addition reaction to carbon-carbon multiple bonds. Before we go into the detailed mechanistic aspects of Michael addition reaction, let us first consider what is nucleophilic addition to carbon-carbon multiple bonds. First, we have to consider two different alkenes. This is propene and this is acrylonitrile. So you can see that this double bond is basically electronically rich due to the presence of this methyl group, which is giving electron cloud to this double bond via plus I effect as well as hyperconjugation effect. And due to these effects, the double bond in propene is basically electron rich. It means this double bond is basically acting as a nucleophile, and it will like to get attacked by electrophiles. So we all know that this type of double bonds will undergo electrophilic addition reactions like brominations, epoxidations, and all other electrophilic addition reaction. But if we consider acrylonitrile, here you can see that this double bond is in conjugation with this nitrile group, which resulting in the formation of this resonance form. So you can see that this cyanide group is basically pulling the pi electron cloud and thereby making it electron deficient. So there will be a partial positive charge over this carbon center and a partial negative charge over the nitrogen atom of nitrile group. So this alkene is electron deficient in nature. So due to electron deficiency, it will now behave as an electrophile, and it will like to get attacked by nucleophilic species. So now if we react acrylonitrile with nucleophilic species, like for example this primary amine, then it will easily undergo a nucleophilic attack at this center, and the negative charge after this attack will be stabilized by this cyanide functional group. So this will be the intermediate. You can also draw its resonance form. The nitrogen will be positively charged. So the resonance form will be nothing but the carb anion itself. So after the attack by this amine group in this center, a negative charge will generate at this carbon atom, which will be stabilized by this nitrile group, and this resonance form will be generated, and this is the carbon ion structure. And then this positively charged nitrogen center will release a proton, and this proton will be eventually caught by this negatively charged center. So this will be the final product. Right? So this is basically an example of nucleophilic addition reaction of a carbon-carbon double bond. So Michael reaction is a special class of nucleophilic addition reaction where the double bond is a alpha-beta unsaturated carbonyl compound. So this is a carbonyl compound due to the presence of this keto functional group, and you can see that there is a presence of a double bond. which is attached with this carbonyl functional group. So here also same type of conjugation will be present between this double bond and this carbonyl functionality, which will give rise to this resonating form. Here you can also see that the double bond is essentially electron deficient in this case also. So there will be a partial positive character over this carbon center and a partial negative charge on this oxygen center. And now if we treat this alpha beta unsaturated ketones. So now if we treat this alpha beta unsaturated ketones with an active methylene compound in presence of catalytic amount of base, this will result in a nucleophilic addition reaction into this double bond. So before we draw the product, let us first consider what is a active methylene compound. So here I have represented the electron withdrawing groups by Z. So Z can be an ester group, a nitrile group, a nitro group, an aldehyde group, like that. Any group which can stabilize a negatively charged center. So 2Z are present, so this means 2 electron withdrawing groups are present or attached with this carbon center, which makes these 2 hydrogen atoms very acidic in nature, because as soon as one of the hydrogen will be abstracted by any base, the negative charge which will form into this carbon center will immediately be stabilized by these electron withdrawing functional groups. So if the base abstracts this proton, the carb anion will form. This is the carbon ion, and it will be eventually stabilized via minus R effect of these 2 electron withdrawing groups. So the carb anion, the resulting carbon ion will be very stable. So when this type of active methylene groups are reacted with alpha beta unsaturated ketones in presence of catalytic base, the reaction is said to be Michael addition reaction, and the product is a 1,4 addition product or a conjugate addition product. So first let me draw the product which will be generated, and then I will go to the mechanism and explain how the product is forming. So this will be our product, where you can see that this double bond is no more, and it is underwent a addition, nucleophilic addition reaction, and it is substituted by this group and 1 hydrogen atom, which is also coming from this active methylene center. Okay. So why it is called 1,4 addition and also why it is called conjugate addition product, I will also explain that during our mechanistic discussion. So now let us consider the mechanism of Michael addition reaction. So this is our alpha beta unsaturated ketone. If we number the conjugated system, which is this part, then oxygen will be number 1, carbonyl carbon will be number 2, adjacent carbon will be number 3 and this carbon will be number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just like butadiene 1, 2, 3, 4, which you have encountered during 1, 4 and 1, 2 addition, KCP and TCP, here also the same thing will be applied. Here also the possibility of 1, 2 addition versus 1, 4 addition will arise. Competition rather. So this is our alpha beta unsaturated ketone. So now let us consider the active methylene compound. Suppose we have this active methylene compound. Which is nothing but dimethyl malonate. Dimethyl malonate. So this is an ester of malonic acid. So 2-methanol is reacted with this malonic acid and have produced the corresponding ester, and that's why it is called dimethyl malonate. So if we put base like sodium ethoxide or sodium methoxide or piperidine, then this base will eventually deprotonate one of these two active methylene hydrogens, and this will result in the formation of this carb anion. So we have just saw that how this carbon ion is getting stabilized via minus R effect of these ester groups. So this is highly stable carbon ion, which makes it a less nucleophilic species. If it was unstable in nature, then as soon as this negative charge is formed, it will try to react with any electrophile present in the system. That will make it a very high nucleophilic or very efficient nucleophile. But in this case, since it is very stable, so eventually it will become less nucleophilic. And also if we consider its basicity, then it is also less basic, since the negative charge is getting stabilized. So nucleophilicity and basicity running parallel in this case. Now consider two different possibilities during Michael addition. One is attack at this 4 position, another is attack at the 2 position. Two possible modes of reaction can occur. One is 1,2 addition, one is 1,4 addition. Since this 4 position, which is basically a carbon center, and this 2 position, which is also a carbon center, but there is a difference between them. This carbonyl carbon atom is much more polarized, positively polarized, and possess more partial positive character than this 4 position. Because this number 2 carbon atom is directly attached with oxygen atom, which makes it a very hard carbon center. But in comparison to that, this number 4 carbon center is soft. And here our nucleophile is very stable, which means it is soft in nature also. So we all know from hard soft acid base theory that soft center prefer soft center and hard acid prefer hard base. So that will apply in this case also. So the nucleophile will essentially attack this 4 position. So it will eventually attack this 4 position, and this double bond will break and produce a negative charge over carbon number 3. So this will be our intermediate. Right. So as soon as this intermediate will be formed, let us draw the intermediate again. So this is our intermediate. So as soon as this carbon ion is formed in the reaction medium as intermediate, it will be stabilized by a minus R effect of this adjacent ketone functional group. So it will be converted into a enolate anion. This is an enolate anion. Right. So now if we consider the stability between these two resonance form, then here the negative charge is on oxygen atom, which is more electronegative than carbon atom, but here the negative charge is on a carbon atom, which makes this very unstable and this very stable. So in equilibrium, the enolate form will remain in higher or major contributor. So after that, remember our base, which has abstracted one hydrogen atom from the active methylene group, is roaming around in the reaction mixture. So what it will done, it will eventually donate its extra hydrogen or extra proton to this negatively charged oxygen center. So it will eventually take one proton from the conjugate acid of the base. After the proton abstraction from the active methylene compound, the base has become the conjugate acid. So now the oxygen atom will abstract one proton from that conjugate acid, and it will release the base. And that's why catalytic amount of base is required for this reaction. So now what will happen? The enolate will be converted into the enol form. So this is the enol form. And then you all know that this enol form is unstable, so it will undergo tautomerization, which will eventually generate the corresponding keto form. So this is the complete mechanism of Michael addition. Now we have to consider some aspects. So which one is the rate determining step? The rate determining step is the carbon-carbon bond forming step. That is the first step. So this step is the rate determining step, and it is in equilibrium. Another thing is, here at first the nucleophilic attack taking place at the number 4 position, and then the proton is getting attached with this oxygen atom, which is number 4, which is number 1 center. So basically what is happening, number 1 and number 4 positions are getting substituted, and that's why it is basically a 1,4 addition reaction. And here after tautomerization, this proton is coming to this carbon. So these two are essentially same. So this is the complete mechanism of Michael addition reaction. I hope that you have understood it. If you like this video, then please subscribe to this channel. It will help me a lot to produce more videos for you guys. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video.